Hey, Sasha from Mobile Geeks here. I'm about to do an unboxing, and when I do unboxing, it basically looks like I'm getting a small, teeny, tiny little box, and then I'm gonna open it, and then we say, ooh, look, there's a phone. Wait, there is a user guide. Ooh, here are the warranties and the USB cable and the headset. And that's about it. Today's unboxing will be a little bit different because we got a box from Korea. And it's this bad boy over here. Guess what? Should be the new LG G5 and all of its friends. Let's check it out. Well, I guess here we go. Well, let's just start with something that's already available. That happened during Mobile World Congress. That's the Galaxy S7 Edge, which I absolutely love. I think it's the best phablet that was ever made. This is the Xiaomi Mi 5, which is a beautiful phone of the 5-inch category, especially when, you know, a little bit on a tight budget. So for around $300, you can already buy into the Xiaomi Mi 5 world. And last but not least, here on the right side, that's not the Huawei P9, because that's one that's going to get introduced, I think, tomorrow. Today is Tuesday over here in Taiwan. I'm getting on a flight to London tonight. So this is the Huawei P8. But what I have already for about some 2 weeks is this little fella here. That's the LG G5. This is a pre-production sample that LG sent me so that I had a chance to play around and get used to the software, get used to the camera, get used to the magic stuff, and in general, the look and feel of this device. And I have to tell you, I have some really positive experience with this phone. It's a 5.3-inch IPS display with a resolution of 1440 by 2560. Means we're ending up with a PPI of around 54, 55, something like that. Well, anyways, this is how it looks like when you're booting it up, and I just love this little animation here. And of course it has the fingerprint sensor on the back, which is also the home button, but you can even wake it up like, I think LG introduced this to the flagship class with the LG G2, so they're still using this double tap. I really like it, but this was a pre-production sample. Tell a little bit when you look here at this end, so it doesn't really seem that this magic slot is fitting perfectly into the body. Well, they changed this quite a little bit, and how they did this is how I'm going to show, or what I'm going to show you today, because this is going to be probably the most epic unboxing I've ever made. My first unboxing is from 2007. That is like 9 years on YouTube right now. That was an Asus EPC 701 at that time. Now, LG sent me this one. Life's good when you play more. So let's play a little bit more. I mean, look at all of this. There's little metal here on the edges. This little lock. By the way, this sound came from the box. That wasn't me. I was kind of expecting to also have some light in there. Some shiny things coming out. Oh, screw that. Forget about this. I think this is absolutely beautiful. I had a hard time. I have to admit that this is a second unboxing that we're doing, because I already did the German unboxing. I really had a hard time to actually get the devices out of there. I just want to keep it like it is, the way it looks like. But well, let's just dive into it. I'm not gonna do a detailed, you know, first impression of the devices itself. I'm already destroying our whole table here with the box. Well, anyways, this is all about the unboxing, because I think this device deserves a special unboxing. So let's open this. First of all, sliding it up, then you're opening it up to the front, and here is the G5. That's a T-Mobile US version. So it also comes with a little starter guide and a T-Mobile SIM card. I'm on a T-Mobile contract in the US, which kind of helps me. So I can exchange that SIM card, or I can put my number on there. This is a USB to Type-C. And then we have our PSU, and last but not least, we have a little SIM card injector. You know what I'm really missing? There is no headset. The LG G5 obviously comes without any headset. Maybe there is one in the 32-bit DAC. No, there isn't. I can tell you already. So let's just get rid of this plastic. And once again, all you smartphone manufacturers out there, do we really need this? You know, just wrap it in some cloth or something. So first things first, let's have a quick check of this here. Better on this side, right? Because this is a side where you open the magic slot. So this looks definitely different. Huge improvement. But to be honest, for me, it never was a real issue at all. And but besides that, of course, it looks exactly the same as my pre-production unit. And this is why I want to stay with the pre-production unit and just quickly give you a rundown of the specs. Of course, this is running on a Snapdragon 820. It comes with 4 GB of RAM, 32 GB of internal storage. We have an 8 megapixel camera on the front, and there is an 8 megapixel and a 16 megapixel camera on the back. So we have 2 cameras on the back, and what this can do, something that I would like to show you quickly. So I've opened up the camera app. Now look at this. We are on wide angle, and now we're using a 16 megapixel. Now we're switching to the 8 megapixel again, which is a wide angle. Let me just hold it a little bit higher here. I can show you, because you can do some really nice effects. Let's just choose pop out. So what pop out does, it's basically using for the outer part, it's using the wide angle camera. And then here for the sharp little box in the middle, it's using a 16 megapixel camera. And I can change this to like a fisheye view, or to a black and white, or to a vignette, or to a lens blur. How cool is that? Let's try the black and white. Here we go. Maybe we want to switch out the lens blur first. So you can even combine them. How cool. And now we're on fisheye. What not? Yes. I basically switched all of them on, obviously. But anyways, look at this. It looks pretty cool, huh? Some really nice effects here. I like that. And you know what? You're so getting used to this wide angle camera. This is something that is missing on smartphones, and that's basically why we invented this kind of panorama effect, right? To stitch pictures together to have a wider range and a wider angle of the scenery. So I told you already, 8 megapixels on the front, 16 and 8 megapixels on the back. It's 159 grams, 7.7 millimeters, and has a 2800 milliamp hour battery. So we have a single speaker here on the bottom, USB Type-C, there's a microphone, and on this side now we have the volume rocker that used to be on the back side, like on the G4, like on the G3, and like on, yes, you guessed it, on the G2. There is a slot for your SIM card, and then we have the jack for your headset. So that was a quick and dirty hands-on unboxing of the G5, but you know what? There's so much more to discover. And I would love to start with the Camera Plus module, because this might be probably the most popular module with LG G5 owners. Because now I have to... Okay, that was quick. I'm not sure if you have the same bundles in the US, that you can buy it like for roughly around $700, and then it comes bundled with the Camera Plus module. So basically what it does, it kind of reminds me a little bit of, okay, by the way, yes, here is a little user guide, and that's about it. It kind of reminds me of a case of the Lumia 1020, which turned the device a little bit into like a compact camera. So how I'm going to do this. You see this little button over here. So this opens up the magic slot. There we go. Make sure that this battery, that you can always read Life's Good and the LG logo. Here we go. Just put this aside and then just put it back in there and get the whole thing into your G5 and fire it up again. So Basically what you have right now is you're adding another 1200 milliampere hour battery to the existing 2800. That's really cool if you just want to go out for a whole day and you know that you would shoot a lot of videos, especially when you're shooting 4K videos. That's really rough on the battery. So you're getting an additional 1200, sums up, adds up to 4000 milliampere hour battery. We have a dedicated button for video. I'm going to show you this right away. So let's shoot a video. Press it. There we go. We're shooting a video. And by the way, in the video itself, you can switch in between those cameras. Oh, here we go. Wide angle. And the 60 megapixel one again. Plus, you can also use this little zoom wheel here on the side. And zoom out again. Let's stop it. And we have a dedicated button for taking pictures. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah. I really like that. This is something that I would just constantly use because I'm taking a lot of pictures. Last but not least, there's also this little kind of button that brings you back to the home screen. At least it did it for me earlier. There we go. So, that was basically the Camera Plus module. As I said, this should be the most popular module when it comes to LG users. Keep in mind, once again, this is a pre-production unit. I was a little bit worried, right? The force that I have to use to get this battery out, but it seems to work. So I guess we should just move on. Let's see what else is in the box. Let's use the HiFi Plus, which is a 32-bit DAC and tells you a lot about the story of the LG G5 because LG made the API for the Magic Slots open source, so third parties can actually develop modules for it. So this is the B&O Play with the HiFi Plus. It's this little fella here. And of course we have another user guide again, and then it comes with a small little sleeve here so you can take it with you, and then we have a micro USB to USB Type-C. Okay, so what it does basically is, and how you're going to handle it, well, you've guessed it. First of all, you're opening it, get the battery in there. Oops. And switch on the device again. That's all. Of course, the whole G5 got quite a lot bigger. But keep in mind, if you want to listen to like a 32-bit DAC, including, by the way, including an amplifier, you need to get something like a Sony Walkman in these days. So what we have right now is this jack is giving you a 32-bit output, while the one up here is still running on 24-bit. But that's about it. Right? So if you're into, not only into music, but if you're a hi-fi, an audio enthusiast, this might be definitely something that you should consider. So let's get rid of it again. There we go. And once again, keep in mind, here's the same, right? Life's good. And then use the logo, Bang & Olufsen, and just get it out. Now you can close it up again, and you could even put this into this little sleeve here. There we go. You know what I'm really missing? Once again, there is no headset. This must be probably the first phone from a premium manufacturer that I'm unboxing that comes without any headset. Okay, so that was the HiFi Plus module. Last but not least, here's the sound again. The 360 cam. So, talking about virtual reality, You saw this maybe during our Mobile World Congress coverage, that LG also has a virtual reality headset. But what I really like about the development of this industry right now is that we are getting one or end-to-end virtual reality, that those manufacturers are not only giving us the hardware to view virtual reality content, but even to produce this. And LG provides the 360 cam. Looks like this. What was this name of this other cam? Thetan? Yeah. It almost looks the same, yeah. So I like that. I could even put it on a tripod. How cool is that? So just press it over here, slide it out. It immediately starts, and then you use it like this. And the way you're going to tether it would basically be by, first of all, using your G5, getting the battery into the magic slot again, right, and then fire it up. So while this is booting up, which takes roughly about 30 seconds, we can have a quick look around the 360 cam. So we have a power button over here, a couple of indicator lights to show you in which mode you are. Are you in 180 degrees? Are you in 360 degrees mode? And here's an LED for the power light. This should be the button to finally shoot. And of course, we have a 13 megapixel camera on the front, or is it the back? I don't know. And a 30 megapixel camera on the other side. Shall we try to tether it with the oh, sorry about that, with the G5? So you open up the Friends Manager. You say allow. I'm allowing it all. No LG devices were found. There it is. 360 camera. Okay. Oh. Well, obviously, what I would guess is that it would like to download an additional little app for this. So, I hear well, there's obviously one problem with this camera. Is to use it, you need to insert an SD card, because otherwise you can't even tether it, which in my opinion is kind of lame. Anyways, guys, this was supposed to be an unboxing video, right? We're gonna get into this very, very soon. We're gonna show you what this is all about. Oh, look at this. At least you can see in the settings the status of the battery. There's no additional storage inserted into it. But we're going to do this, and we're going to show you some stunning videos. So let's sum it up. What did we get? We got a 360 cam. We got this Camera Plus module. We got an LG G5, and we got a 32-bit DAC. So that is Camera Plus. Here is the LG G5. This is the 360 cam, and this is the LG HiFi Plus. All of it came in the most amazing box I've ever received in my unboxing and YouTube career, basically. So if you guys like this massive unboxing here, and if you're looking forward to our detailed reviews of all these devices, just please give me a thumbs up. Even though that I wear this weird hat right now, or the hat the other way around, because I had constantly problems because my hair was just dropping right in front of the camera, right? This is just happening like this. There you go. So if you like this video, right, just give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel. If you have any questions, just put them down below. I'm Sasha for Mobile Geeks. Thanks for watching.